Hello and welcome to Denslet, a channel for intelligent and curious people like you who are searching for human sexuality in the age of artificial intelligence. And in this channel, we usually try to find the best possible answer to a question. And today's question is how to avoid stress. Okay, so uh, there are several steps that you can take to avoid stress. And here are some quick tips, very, very quick tips. First of all, take care of yourself, avoid drugs and alcohol as they can add to stress. Engage in self relaxation, that means deep breathing, meditation. Take breaks when needed. Don't overstress yourself with your work. Seek out social support. Connect with other people and others socially, of course. Invite someone to tease, think like that. And maintain a normal routine. That means you need to be very disciplined in your routine and give back to others. Now, look, these are very common tips that you usually find in the internet, right? But we are going to delve it deep and try to understand why stress happens and why most people feel stressed sometimes. And some people even find stress helpful or even motivating to get some works to be done. But if stress is affecting your life, there are things you can try that may help, and we try to delve it deep. But before we proceed, let me tell you one thing. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. And if you have already subscribed, tons of thanks for your support. And finally, although I talk about human sexuality in this channel mainly, and amazing psychological facts about human sexuality, but there is no vulgarity in this channel. Like we are talking about stress today. Now, what are the symptoms of stress? We need to understand that. Okay, first of all, stress is kind of a silent killer, right? Stress can cause many different types of symptoms. So you cannot, at a first glance, you cannot uh, find it, or you cannot understand you are stressful. It might affect how you feel physically, first of all, mentally, and also how you behave. These are all things that you need to understand by your activities, by your behaviors, etc. And it's not always easy to recognize when stress is the reason we are feeling or acting differently. Now, what we can do, first of all, I think you can try this help with stress. Number one is, if you are a citizen of USA, then I will tell you to contact Samaritans. You can find Samaritans in your in the internet, but I again repeat that it's not sponsored by any kind of organization like Samaritans or something like that. It's just I want to try to help you. Okay, and there are phone numbers also available in the internet. You can call them. Okay, there are a lot of other volunteers. You can also contact them. Number one. Number two, find out more about train stress busters. I mean, including getting started with exercise. Exercise is very, very important. It lifts your mood. The mood upliftment is very important in stress. Use easy time management technique to help you take control of your job. I mean, uh, mm, uh, if you feel pressurized by your job, then time management is probably the only answer. The breathing exercises, I mean the meditation or breathing exercises, that means long inhale and exhale of your uh, breathing. It comes down your overall stress factors. Plan ahead for stressful days or events. That means maybe you in some in some days ahead, you are some stressful jobs ahead, or some events that could be stressful. So plan it before. Okay. And finally, I will talk about the again. I talk about the peer support. As I said, where people use their experiences for help each other. So join this group and exchange your opinions and views with others, and it will definitely help. Okay. Now, uh, what you don't do, that is also very important, isn't it? Do not try to do everything at once. That is number one, my number one tip. Set small targets, okay, and try to achieve that. Number two, do not focus on the things you cannot change. There are a lot of things outside our world that we cannot change. So don't take it personally on yourself, right? Focus your time and energy into helping yourself feel better. Okay, try not to tell yourself that you are alone. Most people feel stress. In fact, one third of our whole generation, I mean, in this planet, are stressful somehow or other. They feel stressed. So you are not alone. At some point in their life, and support is always available. So you will also get support. Don't worry about it. And finally, I will say that don't use alcohol, cigarettes, gambling, or drugs to uplift your mood or something like that. For that, use exercises, obviously judiciously, by consulting with your doctors or your healthcare providers. And believe me, exercise can significantly lift our mood. So be happy, stay happy, don't worry, and thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. Stay safe, take care, and of course, don't get stressed.